Right, good afternoon. Well, that time's come again. I'm heading back down to the my nature trail. I'm going to plod on a little bit today round the fairy Glen. I've got a couple of bits that I'm doing, but I'm going to knock off early tonight. As you know, we're looking after my friend's dog, John and Joanne. Bloody hell, let's start again. Lee and Joanne's dog, Pep. As I said, she's running us ragged. She's only a pup. I'm not certain how old she is now, I can't remember. But absolutely love it. She's proper keeping us on our toes. Dawn's off today, so she knows what it's like, what I've gone through for the week. So yeah, this morning I started at Tom's. I've cut all Tom's back lawns, and I'll show you now. They're looking pretty quite nice. Look at that. Looks like City's ground, the Etihad Stadium. Lovely big Christmas tree there. So yeah, I'd also like to say a massive thank you. Yeah, you really made my day, Michelle. Reading about your kids, is it grandkid coming home, talking about what he does at school with his 26 mates in his class, taking notes of all the birds that I've seen, checking up the birds at the library, and even drawing me on a bench. I mean, that'd be worthwhile seeing that. In fact, it'd be nice to spend some time sat on the bench. I seem to have been in the stream all week. So, as I say, Michelle, a big thank you, and I'm glad that you and your husband are enjoying watching, and I hope that you have a speedy recovery as well. So, thank you. Right, well, what's that? I can hear a big plane coming over. Oh, I think Tom showed this on his vlog. Let's have a quick look. That's it. That's the is it the A380 Emirates plane? As you know, we live so close to the airport here. The plane, when they're coming in every 3 minutes. So I've done the house next door as well. The lawn is not as good as this one, but it's not bad now I've cut it. You can just see the faint wheel tracks there from Tom's Defender when we come in to fix the Christmas lights. But I've managed to get them all out of this side. A bit of work on it, but with a bit of raking and what have you. It's had the lawn's had a treatment on it. Only the other side, not this side. I might come in over now. A spring feed. It sort of kills the annual buttercup, annual daisy. Although it's a shame. I mean, I like to see the flowers in the lawn, but you don't want them taking over completely. So I'll just quickly show you around the garden here now. We've got the forsythia that's come out in full bloom. This is only a small forsythia, this one that's in the hedge, but they flower on bare stems. They're a pretty flower, and then they get a leaf on them all summer. I've just noticed that the apple tree, this is a baking apple this, but the apple tree is starting to bud, and the big apple tree is. This is very old actually, this one. I think this apple tree, I think it come from Shropshire, and I think it's around about 60, 70 years old. So we've got the other forsythia up here, which is the bigger one. This is before we get to that, this is a Pyrrhus, a forest flame, that it gets red bracts on the leaves, and then you get a pretty little white flower as well. This is the Berberis Darwini that is normally flowered by now. It gets orange flowers, and it is pretty when it comes out. And then this is the biggest forsythia that we've got here. So yeah, that's nice. Look at these heathers as well. These are absolutely beautiful. I actually planted a lot of these heathers many years ago for the lady that lived here, Betty. But they look fantastic on this rockery area. I mean, look at that. It's just a mass of pinky purple. Oh, it scared me to death. Hello, Twiggy. I'm just explaining about these heathers, how beautiful they are. What do you think? Beautiful. Hey. Right, so my next bit of the stream, I'm going to be attempting to, well, not attempting, I'm going to start clearing out, is this bit now that looks up towards, if I zoom in there, That's where Tom took the bucket out up there, where you can just see the stream coming in under. There's a bit of a pool down here, see? So that's going to be fun. I can almost guarantee I'll fall in that bit. Every bit I've fell in's a deep bit. I've never fell in a shallow bit yet. So I've just got down here now and I've started work again on, ow, bloody covered in thorns. I'll show you my shelter, my bivouac. Looks a bit of a mess at the moment. I've tripped up over the bloody bramble then. But it's going to be there. I'll be able to keep all my tools, what I'm using down there in there. They're a bit sheltered, aren't they? And if it rains, I can have my butty in there and a brew. So we're here. This is where it is. You come over the arch. And the inside of it now is starting to sort of take shape. All, as I say, just using all the bits out of the forest, weaving all bits in. See it? It'll be quite a solid structure. In fact, it'll be more solid than the arch because the weight of that ivy on that arch up there, I'm looking at now. You can see how that's moving, where it's broke. That'll probably collapse and my bivouac will still be standing. So thanks for all your kind comments on my little fairy Glen. As you say, I'm sure the kids will love it. The stream's still flowing. We'll just while I'm here now, we'll have a look at the stream, see if it's moving anymore since I cleared it out. Although saying that, we still had no rain, and it's not sunny today. It's overcast, but it's 16 degrees. So as you can see, the water is running. Up this next section, it's starting to. In fact, we're starting to form a few pools, which is nice. I mean, it was completely clogged up. There was nothing flowing here at all when I started. So yeah, we've got these little pools, as you can see, and that's a proper trickle coming through there. See? So while we're getting up here, let's have a walk up to that little waterfall that I unveiled. See, I'm going to end up in the stream. We've got a bit of hogweed growing up here, and let's see, is it trickling over? I can hear a chiff-chaff singing somewhere. So yeah, we're starting to get a little trickle here over the little dam area. We'll soon have a waterfall for you in Vancouver next week when this rain comes. So this is the bit that's got a bit of depth in it. And the sun's coming out. I'm hoping tonight Tom's coming up to have a beer at my mate's house. What's that trickle there? Don't slip, don't trip up. It looks like it's coming, seeping through there, and well, I don't know. There's a robin singing up there. Oh, and for those of you who watch Tom's vlog, well, I've just spotted a wood pigeon's nest as well. There's a magpie's nest up there. That's a magpie's nest. A magpie's clever, it builds a nest with a roof on it. And to the right hand side there, they're not so clever, wood pigeons. They just build a nest of sticks on a flat surface. 9 times out of 10 the eggs just roll out. Or the chicks are like, what should I say? They're just open for a meal for all the COVID birds like crows, jackdaws, magpies. Free meal, innit? I sort of sidetracked then, didn't I, what I was saying? I was on about Tom saw a bumblebee, and I was curious about bumblebees, so I had a bit of a read up on them overnight. I don't really know a lot about them, although when I come across them mainly when I start cutting lawns for the first time after the winter. What's that that's just gone down under there? Yeah, after the winter time. Well, the bumblebees that come out of your lawn or out of your flower pots in the early spring, they've actually been hibernating over the winter, and they're queen bees, the queen bumblebees. And the life expectancy of a queen bumblebee is 1 year. Now, as we walk back down here, yeah, that's 1 year. Now the worker bees that work for these bumblebees, they only live for 4 weeks. So, you know, if you come across them when you're working in the garden, treat them with a bit of a bit of respect, because them ones that, you know, the workers that only live for 4 weeks, they work and they die after 4 weeks. Probably some live a little bit longer, but that's the average. And have a bit of respect for the queen. What she does, she gorges herself with nectar through the through late summer and what have you. So she's got enough sort of energy, and she sleeps. All being well, she sleeps through the winter, and she can wake up and look forward to death. What a thought. Anyway, let's get back down there to my bivouac. Oh, also, I know I was watching Tom's vlog, but I mean, yesterday I walked past it several times. I saw it in the back of the Defender, and I saw it on the floor, so I did walk past it. The swing that, what did he say? It takes 3 men 90 minutes to put it together. So I did walk past it, legged it past it. But when I was thinking about that, I mean, it's obvious it's going to end up outside the static. Be careful. Yeah, it's going to end up behind the static, but would it be nice to have it down here? You know, I could put my feet up. I wonder if there's any fish in here. You know what? I thought I might have seen frogs, but it's been dry, hasn't it? So, yeah, that swing, it'd be lovely to have it down here, wouldn't it? Keep this area clear here. And the little ones, and the older ones, when they come down to look at the fairy Glen, you know, they can sit and have a drink. Right, it's starting to take shape a bit now. Starting to weave in all sorts of branches, see? And it's quite solid, I think. But just leaving your comments, I was just wondering, I'm going to do it anyway, but when the weather gets a bit warmer and I've got it completed, I'm going to spend the night in here. I think it'll be really good, sort of, to pick up the, you know, the noises from what's going on my nature trail at night time. And I think it'll be dry enough. I've got a tarpaulin in there, see? If it's going to be wet, in fact I might put the tarpaulin round what I've already done, and then feed more branches and stuff around the tarpaulin. It'll keep it a bit warmer then, won't it? Right, it's brew time now, so as I say, I'm going to head back down to the HQ. I know the lads are on site because I've seen Tom's Defender when I come down here, but I couldn't see him, so whether or not they're, you know, down on the bottom section. I can hear me Robin singing now. Where's he gone? Can't see him. Yeah, I always get sidetracked, don't I? I start talking about one thing and something else pops into my head, or something to, yeah, like that Robin now. Yeah, I was saying I hope Tom comes for a drink tonight, because in the bar, the city bar where we're stopping, they've got a music thing on wall. As you know, I'm not very technically minded, and apparently you run it with Bluetooth. I mean, Bluetooth, I thought it was something a shark had until recent times. But anyway, Dawn somehow managed to turn it on without doing it with Bluetooth. She's done it manually, and we can't turn it off. Anyway, the lad who owns the place, he's in his holiday home at the moment, said just pair it up on your phone on Bluetooth, and then like the settings come on and you'll be able to switch it off. Well, we can't even pair it up, the two of us, bloody hopeless. So, leave in your comments if you know what we do. She's even been into the EE shop this morning, and they mesmerised the EE shop when me and Dawn go in, because we haven't got a clue. So, anyway, when I was sidetracked again, when I just put my chainsaw down here before, I noticed quite a lot of that celandine coming up again. See? There. So there's a few clumps of that. So that'll be nice when it all comes into flower. I've got this robin singing now. I think while I'm here, I'll just put the lawn rake over here, ruffle everything up. And I think it might come down and start looking for grubs. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Let's see. put these bits and what have you at the bottom of this bivouac. Another bit of rubbish there. Never leave empty-handed, that's our motto. Yeah, it might make you a bit of a home for some more nature. You know, folks, or even hedgehogs, although saying that, I've not seen a hedgehog down here. Let's see if it comes. Put this away. Move that. It'll, what's it as well, that? It'll act as a bit of a bird hide as well. You can hang some feeders at the back. Do you know, I was talking to myself coming down there thinking, so quiet I could hear the great tit singing and talking of great tits. Shouldn't say, look at these two sat on bench. Can you say that?
Talking of great tits.
How are we doing?
Better now. Better now.
Better now. Good. Is there room for a little gnome there?
Come on,
Yeah,
Andy.
get
Have
a
a
little
little
perch. Get the end, Andy.
Right, brilliant. Right, let's just see if I can get us all on this. Hang on.
Three musketeers.
Three musketeers. Hang on a minute, you know what I'm like. Right, as I always say, if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel at Andy the Gardener, G-Cross, leave a like and ding dong that bell. And thank you so much for 20,000
Yeah.
subs.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Right,
Smashed it, mate.
as I
Well
always
deserved.
leave you with something, I'll just leave you today with these two.
A great pair.
Ta-da.
Great pair of tits.